Hello everybody and welcome to another live stream where today we are on Hypixel server. As you can see, we're in the AFK lobby, but that's not where we're supposed to be. We are supposed to be in Bedwars. Hang on a sec, just have to move a window over so I can see the chat. But welcome to the stream, welcome to the day, welcome to the stream, G1 Games. Welcome to the game as well. Alright, party invite G1 Games. We are going to have some fun today. We are going to play some games. We are going to play some Bedwars, play some mini games, and we are going to jump into this right about here. So let's see. Alright, G1 Games has joined the party. So we have Ultimate version 2. What is that? Don't know. We will have to check out what that is. 4v4, 4 teams of 4, all the same things as usual. Let's get this started off with a doubles game. And then let's get into checking out what Ultimate Mode version 2 is, because I'm pretty sure... what happened? You couldn't find any servers with enough room. Well then. Okay. We couldn't find any servers with enough room for Bedwars doubles. Well then, let's go ahead and try Ultimate version 2 right away. Ultimate doubles. There we go. We can get into something right about there. Alright, so if you guys are just tuning into the stream, welcome to the stream, welcome to the day, welcome to a live stream where today basically what we're doing is we are playing Bedwars on the Hypixel server. If you would like to join in the game, go ahead and stick your in-game name into the chat of the stream, and I will invite you into the party in the game, and we can go ahead and jump into this right about here. It will be a bit shorter stream than usual, but hopefully longer than last week. That's the idea. That is the idea. I've been quite busy indeed. G1 Games says, how are you? Very well, how are you? That is the question. Actually, I've been really busy, been watching there was a course that was on sale, like 90% off or something, for how to do a YouTube channel better and all that, and so I got that, so I've been going through, there's like a thing been going on this week, so I watched like 3 hours of video sessions. I think it was about 3 hours today, taking loads of notes and things. It's been quite busy. I had to actually stop with 20 minutes left. It's most of it's live, but this one was pre-recorded. Had to actually stop to get this stream started here. So, yeah, that is kind of the thing. But we will see. As far as you guys may be wondering, I was mentioning last week and the week before about changing the times for starting the stream. I still am hoping to start the streams earlier, like at 4:30 or 5 or so, but because of the intenseness of a lot of things going on today, I wasn't able to do that this week, but we're gonna hopefully get stabilized on a different schedule fairly soon. But this week turned out to be 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, as usual. But in any case, we are here, we are in Bedwars, we are grabbing some emeralds, we are trying to get around, we made it into the middle without getting attacked by anybody, so that is good, that's always a good thing, and it looks as if nobody else is here yet, which means that we have the emeralds all to ourselves, which is, as always, a very good thing. So let's, okay, those things are always difficult to get across, those ones. But we have 6 emeralds. G1 Games, what do you think we should use the emeralds for? We've got 6 of them. So, gonna head back home. What team are we? White. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back to White's base over here. And here we go. Nice. Okay, I see G1 Games is already doing bridges and things against Aqua over there. So that would be that. Oh, G1 Games says armor. Okay, let's use the emeralds for armor. I assume you're talking the... because I don't think there's any team upgrades that require emeralds. Nope, they all require diamonds. Okay, so let's try armor. Let's see, armor. Oh, whoa! Permanent diamond armor. Yes, let's get that. That would be very good. That even that stays between the times that you respawn. So that is kind of the thing. All right. So emerald into the chest there. And okay, we are good to go. So what do we? No! Bed destroyed. Bed destroyed. Whoa! What just happened there? Something. I don't know if it was lag or hacking or what. I can never tell the difference. Do you guys know how to tell the difference between if somebody's lagging or hacking? Because there are differences. I don't think everything can be distinguished, but a lot of things can be. But I don't really know how to do that. So I don't know if you guys happen to know or not. Flexit Minecraft. Hello, welcome to you, welcome to the day, welcome to the stream. If you would like to join in the game, go ahead and stick your in-game name into the chat of the stream, and I'll go ahead and invite you into the game, and we can see G1 Games attempt to win this round. Our bed has been destroyed already. G1 Games is still in the game right about here. And he is currently... Oh, there's somebody behind you. There's somebody behind you. Invisible. Oh, taken out by the invisible player. That was crazy. That was crazy indeed. All right, let's go ahead and jump into another run right about here. Hypixel is pretty full. We tried playing a doubles mode of Bedwars, and it said it couldn't start because there weren't any games available for it. Yep, still says the same thing. So, let's go ahead and try some Ultimate version 2. Again. Now, what exactly is Ultimate version 2? That's a good question. If you guys happen to know what makes it Ultimate, and what makes it version 2, then let me know. Oh, this is a fun map. This is like a racetrack kind of thing, but with jumps and gaps and things in it. Oh, Bedwars Ultimate. Select an Ultimate in the store. They will be enabled in 10 seconds. Oh, that one! It's like Bedwars, but with power-ups, is basically what it is. So, let's head to the store. The Ultimates. Okay, we have Kangaroo. You can double jump and get a chance to keep resources on death and free milk on bed destroy. Not sure how keeping resources relates to a kangaroo. The double jump makes sense, though. Swordsman, you could choose that one instead. Hold right-click on a sword to dash forward. Hold right-click again to recall. Countdown reset on kill. So you can basically dash forward and then reset yourself back to where you were. Healer. Hold right-click on a sword to heal yourself. Throw down potion to heal teammates in a radius. Okay, so it's like a healing thing. Oh, bed destroyed. Ah, okay. Looking in the menu there, and dead. Is G1 Games still in the game? G1 Games may in fact still be in the game. He's very good. He's very good at surviving. Whoa. Okay. Yep. G1 Games survived against 2 enemy players. Whoops, what did I just do? I clicked on the compass. We're gonna watch these two guys try to find out who will win, and Red won. Very nice indeed. Red's bed is still there. Red is still alive. But G1 Games is who we're interested in at the moment, and G1 Games is on Aqua, and G1 Games, oh, actually is on the top of Aqua's base. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Okay, so is it going to be possible for this Sir G1 Games to be able to win this game? That is the question. That is the question, and the answer is to be determined. So, what do we have here? We have a broken bed. We have a G1 Games over here. What are the pathways onto the base? We have no pathways on... How did the enemy get here with no pathways onto the base? Unless they... Wait a minute. Okay, the yellow built up to here. Is it possible that they had ender pearls already? Is that the only way to get from here to there? Okay, so, oh, G1 Games says they dashed. Oh, yes, that sword thing. Oh, okay, I know what we're trying next round. Okay, that's what I think I'm gonna try that, using the sword. So that sword that we were talking about with the, can you actually break this in spectator mode? No, you can't. It just, replenishes itself. Okay, but okay, so that sword where you dash forward and then you can recall back, that... appears to be a good way to do it. So you can build to the Diamond Island here. Build up. How many blocks did they do? They, I think these are on the same level. Let's just check that the islands are on the same level. And yes, they are indeed on the same level. Okay, so they built up. Of course, a lot has to do with distance more than level. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks that they built up and then dashed. And that is about how far between the two. It looks like they've made it about a third of the way, a little bit more than a third of the way over. So, okay. So up 7 blocks, over 7 blocks. Okay, and then they use the sword to dash with. I'm gonna have to try that next round. That sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good idea. Okay. G1 Games apparently has an idea as well. He's going to get some diamonds. Now he's building up. Does he have the dashing sword? We don't know. We do not know. Let's see. Oh, yellow is out already. Okay, so you don't even need to use the dashing sword there because yellow is out. Oh, they even used it to get off of their own base. Wait, what happened? Where did G1 Games go? Oh, he's in there already. Okay. Yeah, so yellow used... Okay, so they saved a lot of time that way. And how many did they build up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 blocks up. And again, about a third of the distance. That's easier to estimate when you get farther away. So, because when you get close, you kind of get that perspective... Whoops, sorry, bumping the mic. You kind of get that perspective zoom thing that is kind of weird. So you go back, and it's a little easier to estimate distance. Okay, so that's the idea. That is the idea indeed. Alright. Alright. So, G1 Games is on his way. So what do we have here by way of enemy teams? We have Blue is still alive, still very much alive. Where is Blue? We also have Gray. We have Gray's base is over here, but Gray is not in the base. Okay, because Gray's bed has been destroyed. Blue is over here. Oh, there's a blue player going over that way, but we've got the blue base over here. And within the blue base, they have a forge, they have a bed defended with simple wood. So that is okay. Oh, Gray has just been eliminated. Okay, well, let's go ahead and check on what is G1 Games up to. G1 Games is not on Aqua, it looks like. So let's search for G1 Games. Okay, over here. Second place already. That's very nice. Top 3 for sure. We'll see if G1 Games can win this one or not, but top 3 for sure. That is top 2 even. Top 2 is very nice indeed. Okay. So G1 Games is on his way over doing something. Doing something indeed. There's the leggings there with iron. So it's not quite diamond, but iron is pretty good indeed. Okay, G1 Games is here. Now, where's Blue? Oh, there's a blue player coming up right behind you. This is Aqua versus Blue, 2 different shades of the same color. So we'll see. They might be fairly evenly matched. Well, second place. That is very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. So let's go ahead and try that dashing mode and see how that goes. Alright, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. That was quite a delay for the 1, that's weird. Okay, we need the sword, we need the forge, and we need to grab our power-up thing. Okay, grab a bunch of items. We're gonna need, okay, so to do the 7 block up thing, we're gonna need about 14 blocks, roughly speaking. So we should need 8 metal. Oh, G1 Games is lagging right now, so that's... Okay, so I think I'm just getting a little bit of network lag for some reason. Okay. Yes, we need some blocks. We need to grab the ultimate. Yes, we need to grab the ultimate that dashes. Hold right click on a sword to dash forward. Yes, let's grab that. Oh, it's currently selected. Okay, nice. Let's check if it works. Hold the right click. There we go. Oh, that was nice. And you can dash back whenever your countdown is still going. So, we are good to go. We are good to go indeed. Okay. Okay, where are we going? Okay, green. Hello, green. I see how it is. I see how it is indeed. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, green is over here. Green is over here. Okay, dash forward. Okay, it would have been helpful to start the dash before fighting green, but you know, you learn some things over time. Okay, so we made it up to 3. Where is okay, I don't see green on the base anymore, so green looks like they are in fact removed from the premises. That seems to be what is going on about here. So 16 wool. Green is actually on their way back to the premises. So we made it up 3. We need to make it up 4, 5, and time to jump down here to green. Oh, never mind. Okay, G1 Games got that under control. Nicely done, sir. Okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We keep getting interrupted. Can't the enemies let us build in peace? It's almost as if they think we're gonna be like coming over and taking out their base or something. Like, you know, why would they ever think that? That's a strange thing to think. Okay. Whoop. Well, that was a little bit too far of a jump. Okay. Okay. G1 Games says, if we win, can you shout yeet? I don't actually know what that means. So I don't know. I don't actually know what that means. Plexit Minecraft says, hi, what is your favorite number? That is a good question. My favorite number, I have no clue, actually. There's, numbers are good for, depending on whatever is the thing that they... Oh, I think he used his dashing sword. Depending on what is the thing that you're trying to do with said number, that makes a big difference to whether, whether the number is... Oh, hang on, what he's doing... He's dashing forward, trying to break some blocks before his dash cooldown runs out, and then he's just simply teleporting back to the top of the bridge and then waiting until he regains his health. That is what's going on. No, sir, you don't do that today, sir. Not today, not today, not tomorrow. Not today or tomorrow. There we go, put the wool back. Okay, well, we do in fact very much need to get over to the green base. I'm going to teleport down to green. Hello, green! You, sir, are getting... Oh, I think I got him off of the bridge before he had time to set his dashing position. Because the way that, if you guys didn't catch it, the way that the dashing sword works is you hold right click, charge it up, then it dashes forward, and then it has a cooldown of about 5 seconds. If you right click again during that 5 seconds, you teleport back to where you were, but if you don't right click during that time, then you lose your dash and you have to, like, start from a new point. So it teleports you back to the point that you were within 5 seconds when you were doing it. So, okay, there's a green player right there. You, sir, are not going to get the bed today. Not today. Not preferably, at least. Okay, we've got lots of wood to choose from here. They apparently can make it through wood very easily. You know what might be very good, actually, is to get such a thing as a trap of the thing that gives you, like, what's it called? The thing where you can't mine as fast? Weakness or something? I forget what it's called. There's a name for it. There's a name for that thing. We've only read it like a gajillion times every time we do Bedwars, and I just can't remember what the name is. Okay. Flexit Minecraft says, "Oh, good answer about the number thing." Well, it's unanswered. Hello, red. Okay, we were watching green so much that we forgot about red. Red came up from. Oh, is Games dead? Oh, yeah. That is not good for our team. Okay, then I think I'm going to make use of this opportunity to head straight to the green base and head over here. Oh, that would have been, actually, survived because of the teleporting back thing. Okay, because I forgot to set a new point. Okay, so we want to head to green's base. Can I make it on top of our base? No, I can't do that. Hello, sir. Let's teleport back onto the bridge. And teleport over to here. Okay, there we go. Up, back, please. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, I think we're dead. I think we're very much dead. Flexit Minecraft, what is your favorite number? That is a question. That is a question indeed. Let's try again right about here and see how this goes. Indeed. 5, a 4, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1, and try to say that 3 times fast. That is slightly difficult to do. Alright. Alright, G1 says, I hate this mode. We could try the doubles mode again, if you would like to do so. That is quite possible. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to subscribe, and if you guys want to join in the game, go ahead and stick your in-game name into the chat of the stream. And we are having some fun playing some games, and you're welcome to join in the game if you choose to do so. So, speaking of so, do so, and so then, and so on and so on. And what other kinds of so? I mean, we could, you know, do some sewing. Hello. Okay, that guy's going to be a bit of a problem. He's going to be a bit of a problem indeed, because he is trying to teleport over to our base already. Okay, well, I'm going to head out here. Actually, yeah, G1 Games had the right idea. Bridge up pretty high. You have to bridge up pretty high right about here. That's the idea, So, okay, I'm gonna have to climb up here. This is gonna be a little bit of a parkour thing to try to get yourself up onto the top of this place over here, but in any case, we should be able to get up there now. And Minigames is having a combat fight with the Aqua Team, and the Aqua Team, I do believe, needs to remove themselves from that Diamond Island because it is being slightly threatening to our own team, which is obviously a bit of a problem. Hyper Energy! Hello, welcome to you, welcome to the day, and welcome to the— oh, Aqua's destroying the bed! Okay, well, perfect timing, but welcome to the day in the stream. Yes, you are definitely welcome to join in the game. Just go ahead and stick your in-game name into the chat of the stream, and that is when we find out if you can survive any better than I can in this game, than we can, because that kind of is a bit of a problem. Now, I need to go ahead and grab some blocks. That's essential to be able to survive, because that's like feet, basically. You know, you go for a walk, you kind of need feet, and you go in Bedwars, you kind of need blocks. But blocks are not enough, as we just saw, because I went and died. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can get that 2v2 mode to start. That is the idea. That is the idea. So, 2 versus 2 doubles, and we will see that it has some free games right now. Okay, it was full earlier, and I think I'm getting too close to the mic. Sorry if you're hearing any buzzing. But yeah, it was full earlier, but now there's enough space for some more players in this mode, which is very nice indeed. So, players 14 out of 16, we are ready to go. Oh, Hyper Energy. All right, party invite. Hyper Infamous. There we go. Oh, did I type it wrong? I probably typed it wrong. HYPERINFAMOUS. Okay, so that looks like it's right. Is that the did you spell it right in the chat, or did I type it in wrong or something? Oh, it says wait. I forgot. I changed my name. Oh, that would do it. Changing your name would definitely do it. That would very much be a slight technicality that might cause a couple of issues. Oh, it's hyper_Q. Okay. Party invite. Hyper_Q. There we go. You're now invited into the party. Welcome to the day. Welcome to the stream. And we're going to do something right about here. I can't do public parties because you need like ranks and things, but I can do party settings. All invite. So that any of you guys, if you choose to do so, can invite other people into the party. You don't have to do that. That is just available. That's the closest thing to a public party that we have. So, here we go. Let's grab some blocks right about there, and we've got the blocks. Okay, now that we have the blocks, now let's go ahead and head someplace. We're heading in a certain direction, and that— okay! That direction is to the left, because there's— the white team is already on the way. Okay, so I'm gonna— oh, okay, I'm gonna fall into the void. Well, that's one way to do it. One way to do it indeed. One way to do it indeed. Okay. Alright, bed destroyed. If you guys have not checked out, by the way, the modded— oh, those are not our team! I thought they were our team. If you've not checked out the modded Let's Play custom mod pack that I built on the Twitch launcher, then you can go ahead and check that out on the main channel if you would like. It is there. I think, by the way, for those of you guys who've been watching, I think I fixed the lag for it now, possibly. Let's do party list. We have 3 players. Okay, so I think I fixed the lag, although there's no lag, pretty much no lag when you're just playing the game. But I always live stream and record at the same time with 2 different encoder settings. Do that and play the game at the same time, and it seems like the RAM is like pushed to its max or past its max by a lot, and always has some frame rate issue. But I might have fixed it for this week, but it's like almost impossible to properly test without actually streaming. So we'll find out this week if it's running any better than usual. That's the idea. But anyways, if you guys are just tuning into the stream, then we are playing some Bedwars. We are having fun playing games, and if you guys would like to join in the game, go ahead and stick your in-game name into the chat. And we're going to go ahead and jump into this right about— getting tongue-tied. We're going to jump into this right about here. We're getting some blocks and things, and then we're going to go ahead and head out. Oh, I did see, by the way, if you guys don't know how to watch your surroundings, it's very difficult to get the timing, so I don't often do it. But if you guys have seen there's a technique, if you want to be able to watch out the door while you're in the menu, you right-click and turn really fast. Now you guys can sort of see that we can see out the door. So that's kind of the idea. You make use of the delay before opening the menu to do that. I saw that on a streamer was like streaming how like playing Bed Wars and things a while ago. This was like last year, I think, and that was one of the techniques that he used, which was very very helpful indeed, although it can be very difficult to get the timing on it. So okay, let's go and do some bridging. Up! Okay, try ninja bridging without lining up properly. That causes a problem. Minigame says, if it's helpful, I can record the stream from my side and send you the thing, but I don't know how to send the vid. No, that's it's more of a convenience thing. Like, I could easily just download the... Oh, we actually survived. Well, I survived against that guy. What was that? That was Blue. Okay, Blue, I do believe that you need to be removed from the premises. Yeah, I do things like... The reason I record at the same time is because I record with, like, multiple audio tracks, so everything in the stream, you guys hear the music and the game and my own mic and everything all the same. But I record with multiple audio tracks so that I can go in editing if ever I need to and be like, okay, let's cut out the music here, let's just have the voice, or let's, you know what, there was like a Windows sound effect or something that showed up there and we don't want that, so let's go ahead and remove it. Things like that that can be done with multiple tracks that don't actually get sent to the stream, because I think YouTube only supports one audio track. So that's one of the things that goes on. Another thing is just a convenience thing, because I could download the live stream from YouTube, but it takes like a couple of hours for it to process, and then it takes a good, like, I don't know, like 20 minutes or something. I haven't done it in a while, but it takes like 20 minutes to download from YouTube, and hopefully nobody sneaks up while I'm doing this because they didn't bring an axe. There we go, we got that. Nice! Oh, and okay, we should have done it just slightly sooner, because now I'm dead. But that is another thing. It takes like a couple of hours for YouTube to process it, and then like 20 minutes to download the stream and all that. So it's like, if it's already on the hard drive, I can just copy it right from one computer to the other very easily within a matter of like a couple, like less than a minute kind of thing. Sorry, we couldn't find any servers. Are you serious? Couldn't find any servers. This thing is a little bit slightly full at the moment. If you guys didn't see, I think Hypixel was on like 89 or 88,000 people out of 89 or out of 90,000. It was something really crazy like that, like really, really, really full right now. Let's go ahead and get into this. Oh, it works from here. Minigame says, what do you use to edit? That is the question. I use time. It takes a lot of time to edit. But I'm pretty sure your question is more about software. I actually used to use iMovie all the time, and it's the benefit of iMovie. I switched to a different program now, but the benefit of iMovie is it's what it does really well. Like, I only had one issue that was really a nuisance in like the years that I was using it, and I'm not even sure if that was an iMovie issue or a different program, but it was like sometimes it would play a video track and an audio track at slightly different speeds, so you'd have to do a fine-tuning speed adjustment for it. So I used to do that all the time. But aside from that, it did everything. I don't even know if that might have been another software that had that caused that problem. But aside from that, it's very solid. Does what it does really well. However, I wanted to do things like multiple video tracks. You can do 2 of them in iMovie, but you can't do more than that. And I wanted to do a lot more fine-tuning, things like that, a lot more advanced software. And so I found Shotcut. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. That is the one that I use, right? I think it is. Let me just check. Shotcut. Yes, that's the one that I use. Okay. It is open source, free software. It's very nice. It has so many features. Unfortunately, it lags quite a bit. And I find like half the features, especially if it has to do with keyframing and animating the moving of objects and things, it can crash, I find. So I've had issues with crashing. I've had a lot of issues with stuttering. Oh, sorry, you're on the same team. I'm getting so confused with the colors on these teams. Okay. Okay, well, Robert, if you're through with trying to attack your teammate, maybe you can just go ahead and continue the game there. Okay, let's get into this here. But yeah, I find Shotcut, once I learned how to use it, it is so helpful in terms of the features it has. It's really nice. The only sort of major hindrance to it is that you have to... I find it stutters all the time. I don't know if you find that. Juven Games says I use Shotcut, but it's confusing for me. Have you run into the issue? It happens on every computer that I have tried it on, whether it's really slow or really fast. But a lot of people online don't seem to have the issue. Have you had the issue where it stutters while you're trying to play it back? Like, especially when you add multiple tracks, but it even happens without tracks, where I have it like, you press play to watch, and it's like stuttering like that, and then getting going a little bit, and sort of stutters really slowly, and all like that, and that's kind of how it plays. Often in the editor if you have more than one track, and so I basically what I have to do is use preview scaling and render it like render it every time I want to see it. I'm like, okay, I need to change this, so let's change this, and okay, that should be looking the way it's supposed to look, and then let's render a test render and then see if it actually, especially when you're dealing with timing, that if you guys saw the channel trailer, the timing on that thing so I composed music for it, if you guys didn't see that, and then to get the timing to line up the music with the visuals smashing at the right points and everything coming in just at exactly the right timing was very, very difficult to do. I had to do a lot of rendering and re-rendering and re-rendering, and like, okay, need to move this back like 0.05 of a second or something to get it to line up just right, and then render again and see if it looks good or not, and all that, which is a lot easier to do if you have a short video. Like, that one would render in, I think, maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes to get that thing rendered. A thinking pack, when I used to do that, because the end of the series, well, when I used to do it in video form, the end of the series of a thinking pack was done with Shotcut. Most of it was done with iMovie. But basically, it was like so long that it would take like really long to render, so there's quite a limit to how precise you can get the timing on it, because it just takes too long to render the thing. Hello, I do believe Red is back at the base. Juven Games says, yes, very laggy. Once I put 2 background noise songs and I clicked play, it shut down. That's why I want to use iMovie. Yeah, iMovie I've found is very, very stable. Like, any software you can run into issues, but I find iMovie is just, like, they design it well, you know? So, you can run into issues with any software, but I find it so stable that it's not really much of an issue. There was one issue that I ran into with it. At one point, I tried doing this is a little bit ridiculous, so you probably won't ever run into this problem. But, I tried doing a picture-in-picture thing on an hour-long video. It was something I was doing for my church a while ago, like several years ago. And I tried doing a picture-in-picture thing, and I wanted it to be super high quality, so I think each of the videos was in 4K, I think, because one of them was rendered out of Keynote. That's where I do most of the animation, is in Keynote. So if you saw the channel trailer, that's where I did the animation for it, with all the text moving and smashing and all that. That was Keynote that did that, and then get the precise timings in Shotcut. But yeah, so I tried doing picture-in-picture in iMovie with 2 4K, I think it was 2K, no, 4K, I think it was 4K videos. And ran into an issue where the one that was going in the picture, maybe it's because of the speed of the computer. If it was like a supercomputer, it might have done better, but it wouldn't scale right. So it would be like you have your video, and then you have your small picture in the corner, but it would be like this big. But then you render it, and it's actually this big, but it would play back in the preview at this size. So it was like, I think those are the only two issues I really ran into with iMovie. The one was that 4K picture-in-picture issue, and the other, and that might have just been because it was a slower computer, and the other was the timing, like playing video and audio tracks at slightly different speeds, although that could have been because they used Audacity to process all the audio tracks, and they were recorded in OBS to start with, and so it's possible that they were out of sync already before going into iMovie, although that's very, very, very difficult to test. Maybe not too difficult, but it takes a lot of time to test whether, like, which program was causing that problem. But yeah, in any case, let's go after red, and okay, that was a pretty dumb idea, especially with 5 emeralds. That was, okay, well, one of you guys is still in the game here, so let's go ahead and see. Oh, Jim Games is still in the game. Okay, Jim Games is having a discussion with the chicken, and the chicken is has something to say. Actually, is that an animated skin? Is that just a Hypixel thing, or can you actually do animated skins in Minecraft? That would be crazy if you could do that. You see his mouth is moving there. that is crazy indeed. An interesting thing with iMovie that's really nice is that it renders very, very quickly. At least the newer one. So I used to, way back, if you guys saw the like space astronomy series that I was doing way, way back on the channel, I think it might have been like 2013 or something, maybe 2014 or 13 or something. That space astronomy series was like ridiculous for editing. I didn't know how to edit at all, so trying to decide what clips to use was quite the deal. But then render the thing, it was using iMovie 09, that version, I think is what they called it, 09, or was it 011? 011? They don't call things 011. But in any case, it would take 30 hours to render that thing. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's like, you set it rendering, and then leave, and 30 hours later it was done. It's like, okay, there's obviously some sort of... Oh, there's a guy behind you. Okay, there's a stream delay, so I'm not sure why I'm telling you, but there's a guy behind you. Okay, Jewin Games is out of that game right there. Let's go ahead and jump into... Let's try a one of these, because I don't think that Hyper Energy has tried Ultimate with the party yet today, and that would be a 2-player party. Let's go for the 4-player one. Come on, why is it not loading? But yeah, so it would take with the old iMovie, and I think it might have been something to do with the operating system compared to the older version, like the version that came with the 2012 operating system, or 2011 or something, not sure exactly, compared to the newer file format. Possibly it was like that one. That's the one with the more brownish looking icon. I think it was brown, if you guys remember that old iMovie. But yeah, that was really weird. But the new version, though, the new one with the more, I think it's a purplish looking icon. I always remember colors wrong. Do you guys ever find that, where you just remember, like, that was red, no, actually, wait, it was purple, okay, or, you know, things like that. You just remember colors wrong. Let me know if you guys have that issue ever. But yeah, pretty sure the new one is a purple icon. But basically, that's the thing. The new version, I was saying, the new version renders, like, when I was doing the Thinking Pack series, and like sometimes an hour-long video, sometimes 45, the first Thinking Pack series, the new iMovie would render it in like 15 minutes. You know, maybe half an hour or 45, maybe an hour if it was like a really long video. But it was like, if you do like a 15-minute video, it's like almost real time for rendering. You know, it's like, not quite, but at least it is on my computer, close to that. Minigame says, oh, we better back up into the forge and grab a couple things. Minigame says, so, what MacBook do you use? You know which one I have, and iMovie is still kind of slow to save the video. Is that just me? There can be a lot of factors going into that. So, I use a 2012 MacBook Pro that was, like, I don't know which exact model you have, but it was almost top of the line at its time. So we bought it, like, one tip if you're buying Macs is you can get them refurbished from Apple, like a certified refurbished. And that's what we did. Also, wait a year because they often drop the price. They often drop the price when they come out with the new models. So I have a 2012 MacBook bought in, like, the fall of 2013. Okay. But it is almost top of the line. It is it's a 15-inch. Okay. It's 2.6 gigahertz. i7 quad-core processor. The top of the line was 2.7. It was like an extra $100. So, like, not sure why you'd pay an extra $100 to get 0.1 of a gigahertz improvement. So, you know, didn't go for that. It does not have an SSD, which is a huge hindrance, especially today. It's like, you know, to wake the thing up from sleep, it's like, you know, you get out of bed in the morning and, like, walk by, hit the shift key on the way by and leave, and then come back, because it's like to check 7 different email accounts and wake everything up. It takes like a good 90 to 120 seconds, like 2 minutes or so, to wake the thing up. Well, that was pointless, Green Guy. What do you... Oh, I forgot we have the teleporting thing. Oh, this is the mode with the teleporting thing. Yeah. Okay, we should probably, you know, use that. That would be essential. But yeah, that's the... so that's the processor. Graphics card, NVIDIA 650M. And hello, sir. Okay. Okay. So, NVIDIA 650M. So, spinning disk hard drive, which is quite a slow bottleneck, but it's 750 gigabytes, which is very nice in terms of size. And then what's the other? The memory is 8 gigabytes. So, that's not a lot. That's always a very limiting factor in everything. But in terms of processor and graphics card, it was almost the top of the line of its time. You know, not quite, but pretty close. Minigame says, it's Apple. It's Apple. A paper could cost you $1,000. They do have a reputation for, you know, big price tags. That's definitely the thing. We got this MacBook for, I didn't buy it. It was like my dad that bought it, because I didn't have like any, still don't have any money of that scale. But we bought it for about $2,000. So instead of, like, I think what they're selling for now is like $2,600 or something, or $3,000. Of course, that's a lot of that is Canadian prices. So I'm not sure what it is exactly American, but it's still pretty high. But yeah, they do have a reputation for price. That's the thing. That's the thing. But anyway, yeah. So it's like, that's kind of the deal. The biggest issues with it. Some of this might help with for your computer. It's hard to tell. I don't know if you edit on a SSD or not. Editing on an SSD can really use up your space pretty fast, because they're usually small and expensive and don't fall off the bridge there. But, oh, actually, we have the oh, do I want to teleport while we don't have our bed? You know what, let's just, let's stay here and gear up and hope, let's keep an eye out for some people coming. But yeah, so editing on an SSD could help if you have the ability to do that. I don't. But I edit on an external hard drive that's formatted HFS+, that... For a few years, that really made a difference. I think they improved it a bit, but they came out with their new file system called Apple File System, I think it was called, designed for SSD, which basically means it's doing a lot more seeking on the drive to find things. So that's the thing that really slows traditional hard drives down. And so if you're able, I don't know what, you can check this in Disk Utility. I don't know what hard drive you use, or what its format is, but you can check that it's possible if you use the HFS Plus format, which has been the standard for like 20 years, the standard for spinning disk drives, because they automatically upgrade your file system format when you upgrade to the newer OSs, which is kind of a thing. Jimmy Game says, get iron armor. That's a good idea. That is a good idea indeed. 12 gold. There we go. Perfect amount. Yeah, so that's one thing also. But the bigger things, as far as rendering goes, okay, so rendering, you're saying rendering takes a while. It still can take, for me, with iMovie, like, depending on the length of the video, maybe like an hour or something. I think even an hour and a half if it's a really long video. But like try to reprocess one of these live streams, you know, in iMovie, that's quite slow. Okay, hello Yellow. Let's try to take out this yellow player. That would be a win for today. I mean, not for today, but like for this round. Okay, here we go. But yeah, so as far as rendering goes, I find you can tell where your particular computer is really slowing down by if you. I don't know if you ever use Activity Monitor, but that thing is amazingly helpful. I use it all the time to find out where is the bottleneck in the system. What's the size of the party right now? Party list 2, okay. Yeah, to find out where the bottleneck in the system is, because it tells you it has CPU usage graphs, memory usage. I think it has, they changed it over the years. It has graphics card now. Doesn't work on all of the Macs that I've tried it on for some reason. It doesn't always show up, but some Macs it does. So in this laptop, there's actually 2 graphics cards, integrated and a dedicated high-powered one. So graphics card meter, CPU usage meter, memory usage. It has a disk usage and a network usage meter, and they can help you to really tell if you use a spinning disk hard drive, your meter should be like, if it's doing large files like copying a video file, let's say, it should be like doing that somewhere between 50 megabytes per second and 100. Some drives can even reach 150 to 200 megabytes per second. That's kind of the for large files, the speed that I tend to see on my computers with spinning disk hard drives. And then for smaller files like opening programs. Oh, Jim and Game's disconnected. I gotta go do my homework, so sorry. Not to worry. Whenever you'd like to join or whatever, then you are welcome to. That is always fun. I'm just going to keep explaining for anybody who might be listening and wanting an explanation. So basically, yeah, so you get smaller files tend to go a lot slower, so like maybe half a megabyte per second or 2 megabytes per second or something. That's kind of the thing that goes on there. But the big limiting factors I find... Hello, sir. You... this is quite a problem here. The big limiting factors are GPU and CPU, usually. And for rendering. And so kind of look at where those are hitting the limit. And that's kind of the thing that'll tell you what the bottleneck is. I think, actually, just looking at the time, it's 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and I was supposed to get off around 6. So that's a problem. So I do believe that we're going to have to call it a day for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream right about here. And come back next week if you want to see some more fun, some more games on Hypixel Minigames. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, and see you guys later.